Soul Garden. Live, love, be.
Hey there, Lunar Child, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, I'm wondering how you're doing, Cancer. In the last 24 hours, your ruling planet, the moon, has doubled up with the sun, known as a new moon, and given you a big punch of gravity in the sector of consciousness responsible for boundaries. So this is the Scorpio consciousness in your soul. And the Scorpio consciousness just got a big dose of medicine. So depending on how you are with boundaries, you might have had something kind of tip over in your life or something fall apart. That's typical for Cancers because they're so tied to the moon, they're very sensitive to moon transits. Other signs don't have it as difficult as you, so my compassion goes to you. Either way, if it has been rough, let me tell you, your moon, your ruling planet, moves into Pisces tonight, and that's a really good thing for Cancers because when the moon is in a water sign, it balances all the emotions and psychic activity on the earth, and Cancers get a much-needed break. Now, there's one other part that I think is making it kind of difficult for Cancers, and we haven't talked about this because we have so many other planets to talk about, but Mars in Gemini, which is actually trining over to the sun in Aquarius for the next few days. Now, Mars in Gemini is putting a lot of aggressive masculine energy into your subconscious. And it went direct last week, so you might have suddenly had violent dreams, all kinds of anger, hot flashes, weird stuff like that. I'm not kidding. When Mars is in the subconscious, it leaks out any way it can. And if you're not a person that's into normal meditation and normal release of your higher self, you might have been extremely irritable. Now, what's interesting is with Mars trining the sun, that means that you blasting through your old issues, blasting through your karma, is going to be intimately tied to boundary issues. So I would imagine that for the next 10 or 15 days or so, Cancers are really going to be working through boundary issues, people that have crossed the line, maybe even anger you have not resolved from someone who has not honored your wishes or honored your boundaries. But I do think you're going to be quite happy when Mars breaks through Gemini and ends up in your sign in just a couple weeks. All right, Cancer, that's all I have for the day. Things come out and are better tomorrow for you. Mercury retrograde. I'll see you tomorrow with your weekend forecast. Live, love, be.
So